Hey, Los Blancos fans, welcome back. Today we've got some massive breaking news about the potential arrival of club legend Xabi Alonso as our next manager and the shocking player exodus he's demanding. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to stay updated with all things Real Madrid. Trust me, with the bombshell revelations we're about to share, you won't want to miss a single episode. Let's get right into it. The biggest story dominating headlines this week is the potential appointment of Xabi Alonso as Carlo Ancelotti's successor at Real Madrid. Our sources indicate that Ancelotti could be departing this summer despite having another year on his contract, with the Brazilian national team reportedly eager to secure his services. But the real shocker is what Xabi Alonso has reportedly communicated to the Real Madrid management about his conditions for taking over. According to Spanish outlet donbalon.com, the 43-year-old Bayer Leverkusen manager believes several mainstays in our current squad simply won't fit his high-intensity playing style. Who's on the chopping block? Brace yourselves, Madridistas. The report claims Alonso wants to sell club legend Luka Modric, star winger Rodrigo Goes, defender Antonio Rudiger, fullbacks Lucas Vazquez and Ferland Mendy, and even goalkeeper Andriy Lunin. This would mark one of the most dramatic squad overhauls in recent Real Madrid history. At 39, Modric's potential departure might not surprise many, but Rodrigo? The 24-year-old Brazilian who's been instrumental on both wings and as a center forward? That's a decision that would certainly divide the fan base. The reasoning appears to be financial. Alonso reportedly wants to fund major signings with these sales, particularly targeting players who would thrive under his tactical system. The sale of Rodrigo alone could command a massive fee, with PSG, Manchester City, and several Saudi clubs potentially willing to pay premium prices for the Brazilian star. So if Alonso wants to sell all these players, who does he want to bring in? Reports suggest he's already identified 3 priority targets. Top of the list is Florian Wirtz, Leverkusen's 21-year-old attacking midfield sensation. The German international has been absolutely phenomenal this season, with 15 goals and 13 assists in 42 appearances across all competitions. He's second in the Bundesliga assists chart and has been instrumental in Leverkusen's historic run under Alonso. Bayern Munich are also strongly pursuing Wirtz. But Alonso's potential arrival could give Madrid the edge. However, this wouldn't come cheap. Industry insiders estimate Wirtz's transfer value at approximately $100 million, which explains why Alonso might be willing to part with Rodrigo to finance the deal. The second name on Alonso's wish list is another Leverkusen star, defender Jonathan Tah. The German international has already confirmed he won't sign a new deal with Leverkusen, making a summer move likely. Interestingly, Tah is an admirer of his international teammate Antonio Rudiger, who currently anchors Real Madrid's defense. If both players remain, their partnership could strengthen both Real Madrid and the German national team. The third target is Real Sociedad's Martin Zubimendi. At 26, Zubimendi is regarded as one of the best defensive midfielders in La Liga, with some comparing him to Ballon d'Or winner Rodri. Arsenal have been linked with triggering his $60 million release clause, but Alonso's arrival could redirect Zubimendi to the Bernabeu instead. These potential changes come amidst what can only be described as a disappointing season by Real Madrid standards. Despite the star-studded squad featuring Kylian Mbappé and Vinicius Jr., Los Blancos have been eliminated from the UEFA Champions League and lost the Copa del Rey final to arch-rivals Barcelona. In La Liga, Madrid currently trail Barcelona in the title race. The injury crisis has been a significant factor, with David Alaba, Dani Carvajal, and Eder Militão all spending extended periods on the sidelines. These absences have forced coach Ancelotti to deploy midfielders like Federico Valverde and Eduardo Camavinga in defensive positions, a situation that has clearly impacted the team's performance. This injury crisis highlights why Alonso might be pushing for reinforcements in defense and midfield. The arrival of a player like Ta could provide much-needed depth in central defense, while Zubimendi would offer stability in midfield. From a tactical perspective, Alonso's reported demands make perfect sense. His Bayer Leverkusen side plays with incredible intensity and technical precision, qualities that require specific player profiles. Wirtz would be the creative hub, potentially operating in the space behind Mbappé and Vinicius. His vision and ability to create in tight spaces would add a new dimension to Madrid's attack. Ta would bring physicality and aerial dominance to a defense that has looked vulnerable this season. Standing at 6'4", he would complement the more mobile Militão perfectly. As for Zubimendi, he represents the future of Madrid's midfield. With Modric potentially departing and Toni Kroos approaching the twilight of his career, Zubimendi's ability to dictate play from deep would be invaluable. The biggest question mark surrounds the potential Rodrigo sale. While his departure would generate significant funds, losing a player of his versatility and big-game mentality represents a major risk. The Brazilian has consistently delivered in crucial moments, something that can't be measured in transfer fees. So there you have it. Madridistas, Xabi Alonso potentially returning to the Bernabeu could trigger one of the most dramatic overhauls in club history. With stars like Rodrigo possibly on the way out and talents like Wirtz potentially coming in, this summer transfer window promises to be absolutely fascinating. What do you think about these potential changes? Would you sacrifice Rodrigo to fund Wirtz's arrival? Is Alonso the right manager to take Madrid forward? Let us know in the comments below. That's all for today. Please leave your comments below and hit the like button. Thank you for watching.